Hello, my name is Beelzeboob. I hope you're enjoying this episode of Lockdown Legends starring me and my familiar Jem. Kill me, father. Yes, if you like it, why not give us a review? Please give us a review. Please give us a review, please.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Oh, this place is so wonderfully awful.
Horace runs thinking there's a child that needs help.
I'm so glad that you can stay with me
Forever and ever.
I've just been ticking off in my mind the levels of nope.
He gives in and he gets taken by it.
My name is Poopy Sweeps.
Okay, we have a new leader. I will follow him to
No, I'm still the leader. Play with me!
The dog just buries her into the ground.
I salute to Beelzeboob and I just plug the crossbow bolt into the body of Snoots.
The adventure continues now.
Me and my shadow covered in a lot of excrement. You know it's true because we're dying here. Oh, it's really painful. There you go.
That's getting tired time.
Immediate win.
I have to say, every time the dad was like, you see the shadows, and I saw Cliff Richard there playing his guitar, like all the other shadows. Well, I had Dank Marvin, whatever his name was. The shadows.
Dank Marvin.
Dank Marvin.
Yeah, that would be
Well, Dank Marvin's the name of my next character, actually.
No, I put Dank Marvin because a friend posted on Facebook about like ruining band names by changing one letter. So I put Dank Marvin. Yeah. So it's a surprising amount of bands you can ruin by changing one word.
Yeah.
Lost count of the number of bands that you've ruined for me over the years, James. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. There's an intro in there somewhere. I don't know where the waffle begins and the show starts. It'll probably just be like the old BBC off-air, like just a single tone, and then just into the show. We're back from PaizoCon. We're recording normally again.
MC PaizoCons.
Well, almost normally. We're still recording remotely.
Yes, we are, but you have more control. We're not live to the Dangerlings and unedited.
I have control over everyone.
And I think that went all right last week's live show.
It was good.
Yeah. For us, it's only been a few minutes, but it was so much prep to get all that ready.
Bold new frontier for the Danger Club, I think. Live shows. How do you feel? Want to do another one?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's go live.
I really enjoyed it.
As long as I get to execute James's character at the end of every one, then I'm cool.
Yeah. I mean, that was an odd choice, but that was very good.
Cold, man.
Still salty. I'm sorry, mate. I really thought, because it was the end of the episode. And you were dying anyway. And I was like, oh, this is how it goes, right? Okay, cool. We just do this, and then we move on. And then you were like, ooh, and I was like, oh, was that the wrong? Did I pick up the wrong track? I thought I was picking up what you were putting down. I really thought that was a yes and.
Me and James were on the Discord, and loads of people were like, oh, I love Lockhart's character this week.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I love a character.
So when you executed him, I could
just
see
makes
the
it
pain
feel
in James's face, like, oh my god.
Well, it was more just the brazenness of like, oh yeah, you know, character, I'm going to choose to end your character now because it's for the greater good, and it's like, it's a bold choice. Let's hope you don't get into trouble. And it's.
I feel like
bold man.
I feel like,
and James, I'm a bold man.
That's what this whole experiment has been about. Is more like what you would really do if you weren't heroic. If you didn't have powers, what would you really do? Kill people. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
After we've seen what happened to Colin's first character, and he slowly died in fire, like, I was tempted to do it to Colin's character then.
You should have done.
I mean, I'm just surprised it wasn't Beelzeboob.
I think I even said that. I was like, put him out of his misery, man.
I mean, he had so much more to give. Like, he said about 4 lines. That was just combat.
My favourite one of the characters we rolled, I think. He was brilliant. He had loads to say, man, but forget it. You know what I mean? He's done.
I've got to say
the way the
so
we can have a bonus episode of Horatio's life. Like,
will we now? Lockdown Legends about one of the secondary characters from another episode of Lockdown Legends.
Like, he'll be
died almost immediately.
He'll be telling a story to a bunch of people we don't know, like just going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole.
I don't think he was alive for long enough to tell a 4-episode story. That's the trouble. So what's the Wall of Valor look like at the moment? Who have we lost from our initial group of heroes? We lost Horatio, obviously.
And Horace.
And then we lost Horace.
And Barnval Snoots is dead.
Barnval Snoots.
Executed before his prime.
Yeah. So we're down. So at the moment, Scott and let's face it, Ross. No one's safe in this. Are the only people who have not lost a character so far on this adventure.
So very quickly, I don't know how much background story you other guys had written about your lost characters. Do you want to give us a brief thing of some of the stuff that may have come up? How about that? Do you want to do that, Colin? Do you want to start us off? You've lost the first character.
So Horatio was like, he was the youngest of 4 children, born to like a really rich family. So, he was the youngest of 5 children, my mistake. And yes, Mummy and Daddy had lots and lots of money, but he wasn't going to see any, you see. He was... he was very rich, but he would never see any of the money, any of the estate. But he definitely had some clout when it came to, life in general. He was an interesting chap, I thought.
Nice.
The silence speaks volume there.
Sorry, I'd fallen asleep. What was it you said?
You bastards. James, tell us about yours. Oh, James, brilliant. He went on adventures.
So Barnval Snoots, he was a Hermian expatriate, and Hermia is a sort of almost mythical jungle island of this utopia of the.
What? He had a hernia?
No, Hermia. Hernia.
Why has he got hernia?
It's a Shakespeare reference, right?
Yeah.
Why have you made a character with a hernia, mate?
No, he didn't have a hernia. That's where he came from. And it's this utopian sort of lush jungle island where everyth's perfect.
A
and it's supposed to be
hernia.
I feel like getting trolled here, man.
I think I am getting trolled, yeah.
But by the man who killed you.
Yeah.
hey, that wasn't me. That was Keith. That was Creevy. That was Creevy. Right. Had nothing to do with that.
Fair enough. You're right.
Cool, Drum. Tell us about your character.
All right, Horace Soars Malloy. So he lost his entire family to an unknown disease, which no healer could stop, and therefore he dedicated his life to real medicine because he believed that there's hoity-toity, sort of healing from gods or from magic and stuff didn't exist. So he didn't believe in magic or gods or anything like that. And he worked in many hospitals and on the battlefield, patching up sort of badly wounded people. He had one friend in his entire life who was Colonel Happerblap. That guy died on the battlefield at Shallowbanks. Anyway, he couldn't patch up his wounds despite his medical background, and he was kind of based on like a Dr. McCoy kind of guy. So he lost a lot of people, thought that he could fix them with proper medicine, but was wrong about that and didn't believe in magic or anything. So when a magical poo decided to destroy him, he was like, forget this, I'm out of life, I don't care anymore.
I love that you've got like a whole fucking page backstory for this.
So much stuff.
Yeah, of course. I've got that for every single character, Ross.
And you surrendered him so
otherwise
willingly.
Why are we here? Because his character was done.
I said what you wanted to do with your other action, and you said he died.
No.
So let's dive back in and see how our adventuring party. This adventuring party hasn't gotten a name, I've noticed. All of the other adventuring parties have been given weird names quite quickly on. We've had Sick Wolf, obviously the Danger Club, Wolf Wind, Aldfire. But nothing yet for Beelzeboob's elite strike team. Probably because it's quite hard to come up with a consistent pun when all of the members of the team are dropping like flies.
Or probably that you created such a horrifying scene in that last episode that we just did, where children were banging against windows and like, oh god. Props to you though. You should write a horror. You should write a horror AP.
It was suggested.
Agree.
Yeah.
That's what everyone was saying on the old Discord.
I have no ears with which to hear, nor mouth which to speak, other than directed to by the Dangerlings.
Classic Thompson. Oh, I don't do this. Oh, no, it wasn't me. What about the Beelzebellens?
Oh.
It was totally worth it.
It's totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Yes!
I'll take that. I'll take Beelzebellens. I'm up for it.
You can never promote that on any social network.
Let's have an adventure. We are back with with Beelzeboob and his group of misfits as you are making your way out of the school. You successfully defeated the Shade Siphon, the terrifying monster created by the Dangerlings, which I'm very proud of you, because that was a horrible creature. If you want, you can now listen back to the stream and hear how it was made, because they wanted to make it even worse. You can, and you, having defeated that, you are able to leave the school, the horrible, haunted Tri-Towers Yard Academy, and make your way towards a set of gardens that have a sign over them that say the Arboretum Arcanis. But as you're making your way through the quiet streets, the rain is starting to ease off now. It's still dark clouds above, but it's a quiet night. But as you begin to make your way through the streets, you see a figure hanging around by one of the side streets. James, who is hanging around by one of the side streets as they approach?
So you see a very small figure. Initially, you would suspect that he was some sort of animal because he's covered in sort of shaggy furs. But in actual fact, as you come closer, it is a little blue-skinned goblin who's staring at you. For those of you who know, he's a snow goblin, and he's quite so shabby. He's holding a spear, and he's got a necklace of teeth around his neck. But when he starts to speak, you realise that they're mostly his. He's wearing around his neck, and his. Well, you'll find out his name.
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh, hello. Yes, I was looking for some way out. My name's Bento Crust.
Bento Crust.
Bento Crust. Yes.
Is that Bento Crust?
Bento Crust.
With a B or a P?
Oh, with a B. It's quite
V?
a V. Yes.
A V is in V.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you've got it in one. Now, quickly. I think there's things in the mist and the rain. You've got to find. I've seen things you wouldn't believe, but there are no mammoths.
Well, listen. It is not safe for you to be here. We are trying.
I know.
Yes. Are you part of the baggage train? Are you?
Oh yes, baggage. Yes.
Who was the person you were carrying your baggage for?
Oh, I was part of the baggage. I was in there with all the bags, and I thought, this could be my chance. I heard tell there were mammoths, so I thought I've got to find a mammoth.
You were being used as a bag, or
no? I was using a bag, one for the toiletries, and one for sleeping, and another one for eating.
So you came here because you want to find a mammoth.
Mammoth, yes. I'm a mammoth picker. Yes. Have you ever seen the majestic mammoth?
A mammoth picker?
Yes. Have you ever seen the majestic mammoth?
No.
No, me neither.
I've cleaned the poop of a mammoth in my time.
You have? What does it look like?
It's very big, smelly.
Oh, I give more to my teeth to even see a mammoth poop. Good.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting, but we've got to move.
This is the best, Beelzeboob's backstory when he's telling other people. People are like, "Oh, I understand you now. Your life was just meeting people more mental than you. That's why you are why you are."
Do you reckon Beelzeboob's doing the voices of these characters as he's telling the story?
Just about to say, yeah, is he doing all the voices?
He spoke like this.
I just love the idea of these dwarfs sitting around the table going, "What the fuck is this going on about?"
Fucking hell, mate, what's he been drinking, man? I tell you what. I thought he'd had a fucking skinful. Ooh.
I'm trying to dance to drum and bass, man.
All right, yeah, we go
through the gardens and then.
Can I come with you? I'm quite alone. No, thank you. You've got a lovely bag.
Thank you. Did you like my son?
Your son?
Yes.
I have a voice very similar to yours, except I have all my teeth. I mean, they're not really my teeth. They're my master's baby teeth.
Yes,
he put them in me.
Half of them seem to be made of bacon.
Fucking hell.
I thought I'd seen some things, but
I collected them. Don't ever throw away your baby teeth. They can be very useful.
I know that.
And he jingles his sort of necklace of teeth.
I've kept everyone.
Maybe we
I can see that I've met up with very smart people. It's a very important party.
I said maybe we should get going now.
Yes, let us get out of here.
Yeah.
We must
On we walk. Cease discussing the teeth, and you make your way into the gardens, over which there is a sign hanging above them that says Arboretum Arcanis. It's a sort of cracked glass dome as you enter it, and you can see all kinds of tropical plants seem to be growing around you as you make your way along, as you start pushing your way through the foliage. It is incredibly heavily overgrown in here. The plants have just been allowed to grow wild, and there are plants from all over Absalom and all over the inner sea region itself. And beyond, growing everywhere, vines and creepers and colourful and sweet-smelling flowers of all kinds. Can I get a survival check from whoever wants to lead the party to try and guide you through this mess?
I will guide you.
I will do. All right. Okay, you're doing it. Are you, Beelzeboob?
Nope, I'm not. I got a 7.
I thought our new leader was the Puppy Man.
Yes, I can be the leader if you wish. I shall do a survival check for all of you. Wow, I did quite well.
You're a bold leader. I could tell as soon as I saw you. I thought that's the man who's leading them.
Yes, I will follow him to my dad.
Even on a -2, it's still 15.
A 15. It's almost enough to offset the terrible leadership of Beelzeboob as he leads you off into the depths of the forest, away from where the plants are even closer. You manage to steer them poopy sweeps, and you lead them to the you lead them through until you hear a rushing noise, rushing water. And as you push through the plants, you see that there is a great river running across you. What has happened, you see a bit further on, you see the irrigation system appears to have broken, and there is a pipe that is broken and it's just spewing water up, which now has formed a river across the Arboretum. It is about 30 feet across, with very fast flowing water. And on the other side, you can see there is a far bank with more plants and things on it.
Damn. As we get to that, I do like one of those hand signal things, like a green beret, like pull your fist down and then like a stop sort of thing, and I look back, big eyes, and do like a 2 fingers on my eyes, 2 fingers over on the thing. And then like a wheelie thing with my hands, like as if I was a Green Beret in a film, and everyone understands exactly what I mean.
Yeah, Creevy immediately interprets it and goes, "Right, stop there, lads. He's found 2 squid. All right, he's seen their eyes. I can see that. He's looking right into their eyes. He's gonna reel them in. All right, we're gonna wait here and watch him reel them in. Go ahead, lad."
Yes,
and then he looks at you, open mouth. Like,
yes, Ross.
Is the river covered in poo? Because
the river is not covered in poo. No, as it turns out, this is
because we all know how much you love rivers of poo. I just wanted to just
I'm not
double check.
Overly into rivers of poo. They were an encounter that has occurred across over 100 episodes of our podcast. There has been one river of poo.
Oh, that sounds like scatological talk there, Dan.
It's one of the less well-known Bible passages about the rivers of poo.
Keep wanting to go in the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep.
All right, sorry, John. What are you going to do?
Nothing really. That was it. I was just going to go.
Good.
Everyone stop.
Exciting.
Awesome.
And then
You stop.
so I
you
look,
misinterpret the reason for stopping.
yeah, and then I look at everyone going like, "What are we going to do?" That's what I do.
Well,
Wait, so you stop, get a suggestion of the leader stuff, and then go, what?
Born leader.
You're exactly
yeah.
right. That's exactly what he does.
Like I say, exactly. Born leader, look, he's delegating already.
Is there
What do we
any
do?
discernible...
is
How-
there- Yeah.
Go on, Colin.
No, you go.
No, you go, mate.
Nah, you go.
You
mate.
go on.
I don't know if this helps, but I can hold. Oh no, I cannot. Don't worry, forget.
Poopy Sweeps hears this, realises he's going to have to take charge, and does a running jump over the river.
I think he's 25 feet. Or
No, he said what he's going to do.
That's what he does.
Said what he
That's
said.
what he does.
He said
That's what he
he's gonna
does.
do.
All right.
Live by
That's what he does.
jump. All right, Poopy Sweeps, can I get an athletics check to try and leap 30 feet?
You absolutely can, Dan.
I
That's
have
not a
all the
problem.
faith in the world in you. For
I go
this.
searching for something I don't know.
I got a 13 on that, Dan.
A 13. That's pretty good. So you take a good run up. You leap a whole 13 feet of the 30-foot river, putting you almost exactly halfway across it, at which point you plunge into the fast-flowing waters. Your dog... Let's go... your dog dives in after you and starts swimming to try and save you, but is also swept. Can I get an athletics check to try and swim against the terrifying strong current?
Not a problem, Dan. Gonna do that right now for you.
Creevy just gets the crossbow out and just aims it casually.
23.
At bobbing form.
With a 23, you are able to swim against the terrifying current and are sort of able to swim in place. And in fact, you're able to kind of make your way across, and you swim to the other side, or you could swim back if you'd like, whichever way.
No,
you
other
prefer.
side's fine.
You have successfully crossed the river and made it to the other side.
I get out on the other side. How's my dog looking?
Go ahead and give me an athletics check for the dog. So it's a +4 bonus to this.
8.
8. The dog disappears off down the river.
Oh no.
Right.
The dog
I
killed the last boss monster.
Yeah. I give hand signals to the guys on the other side that involve sort of, come on over, it's fine. I lost my dog. Oh, I'm a bit sad. Never mind.
You shouting.
You'll be all right. They're the hand signals I do.
Oh my god, this would have to be the one that we're not live streaming.
Yeah, do we have to roll perception
Can I just shout out? We can hear you if you talk. It's only 30 feet. You don't have to wave your arms. We don't understand what you are trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's fine. I'm sad about my dog, but it's fine to jump over. You'll be okay. Good luck.
What?
It's not Morse code. Like, it's not stop and start message. Like, it's not facts. You're saying the words. It's not a letter.
You're sincere.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So is there any... There's no other way up... You know where you said that the thing was broken? There's no way we can get over that way?
No, that way is kind of... where it's broken, the river is flowing away from it in two directions.
Oh, okay.
Further into the Arboretum, and it's very heavily overgrown in that direction. This looks like the sort of the narrowest point.
But he's shown us the way. Off we go.
And I'm going to try and swim across.
All right.
Using it.
The snow goblin plows into...
24.
A 24!
Yeah.
Amazing.
19 on the die.
Come on, it's really not too bad. What's so inside?
Without so many teeth to weigh you down, you swim successfully to the other side of the river. I cannot believe it, but 2 of you are safely across.
Right, look, has anyone got any rope? And Creevy looks suspiciously at his age-old enemy, Freshwater, knowing that he has no power here. Has anybody got any rope? You don't trust rivers. They got strange currents in them. I ain't talking about buns.
Is there anything on the other side you can chuck over?
No, I mean, we have no rope, but...
no, there's no rope here, no. Maybe you could look for a vine.
Dan, I've got a question.
You got a question, Ross? Yeah, what's your question?
How long is a high jump or a long jump in Pathfinder 2e?
So a high jump, I think, is 10 feet. A long jump, basically, to make a long jump, you take a run up, you take a jump, and the DC is the distance of the jump.
Okay, so if I took Leaper's elixir, and for 1 minute after drinking this elixir, you can high jump or long jump as a single action instead of 2. If you do, you don't perform the initial stride, nor do you fail if you don't stride 10 feet.
Okay, that means you don't need to have a run-up, basically. It means you can just drink it and you can bounce straight from where you are.
But I still have to roll.
It doesn't appear to give you a bonus to the roll.
No, and a long jump is still a long jump. So you're looking at about 12 feet.
Yeah. I do have some rope, actually.
Binto holds up.
Goblin rope.
Sorry. You should have said before I swam across.
All right, well, just toss me the rope, and I'll toss you my crossbow.
Well, I don't think I can throw it 30 feet.
Toss me the rope.
All right.
Where does he want the crossbow? Where does he want the crossbow?
Toss it.
I don't want your crossbow.
I throw the rope.
Athletics check.
I'm going to throw in my rope.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
25 on throwing the rope.
Take that. Yes.
It is so typical that the moment the dangerlings go away, you guys start rolling massive numbers.
For stupid things. I don't even know why.
There we go.
Did we tie it to anything?
You just throw the entire rope.
No, he just said to throw the rope.
Coiled up.
So I just threw him the rope.
So we on the
I literally just threw you the rope.
There we go. I'm useful.
Flies over the river and lands back with all of you and just happily recoils up.
Well, you didn't say to tie to anything. He just said he
didn't say that. He didn't say that.
No,
Creevy looks down and
it's back.
Acknowledges it. We're not just going to spend the entire afternoon being chased by shitty shadow monsters and then lobbing rope across a river to each other successfully. We're going to get on with this. And Creevy yeets his large fish deterrent crossbow across the other side, thinking that he will be lighter if he loses his stuff. And I imagine that the crossbow lands on the other side with a successful roll.
Go ahead and make that roll. Let's see if it's successful.
Athletics.
Yes.
24.
24. The crossbow lands on the other side. Was it loaded when you threw it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The crossbow goes off. On a let's see who's over that side. We're gonna roll randomly and see
right here.
and see. It hits the ground, pings off, and shoots at Poopy Sweeps. Going to roll just a straight up d20, no attack bonus because it's just a crossbow. It's a 5. It's a miss. The crossbow will just whizzes past Poopy Sweeps' ear.
Ooh! That was close.
I don't understand this game.
Sorry about that.
Right, so 2 of you have got a crossbow, 3 of you have got a wolf. How do you now get the chicken across without the...
I've now completed my task. I just start wading in.
Okay.
And swimming across.
I think now we need to tie the rope to something.
Yes.
Well, he's got the rope.
I thought that's as well.
He's got the rope.
Why have you gone in the river without me tying the rope to you?
So toss me the rope!
No.
Creevy,
now I'm in the water!
Okay, let's get an athletics check to resist the current once you climb in the water.
Oh! It's a 22. I'm burning out all my good numbers.
Poopy ties the rope to his own leg.
Hang on.
Okay.
Wait, you're on the other side.
Yeah,
you're the one.
Yeah,
you're the one that chucked the rope to us.
Yeah, but then you threw the rope attached to the crossbow, right?
No, we just threw the crossbow.
That would have been clever.
Oh.
No, I just threw the crossbow.
That's what I thought he was going to do, but then he just threw the crossbow.
Oh.
So,
fuck me.
Fine, forget it. I thought you didn't say clever. I was silly,
okay,
sorry.
I have the rope. I will throw one end to you and hold on to the other. Here we go.
Okay.
And then you swim to the other side, and then I can get over easily because you'll have the other end.
Don't take too long there, lizard man. I'm in fresh water. It's the enemy. Just suck me under it, Will, for no reason.
All right, here we go. Is it an athletics check, Dan?
It's an athletics check.
I'm getting water in my eye.
It is only a 10.
It's only
shit.
You
shit.
You throw the rope and it gets snagged in some trees above you. It appears to now be stuck into the trees, up the branch of the trees.
Can I make
above.
a roll to try and pull it down?
Yes, make an athletics check to try and pull.
That's even worse.
You shitty
you
sleep.
fall in.
You pull on the rope. Exactly how much worse?
That
is
was
it,
only
Colin?
1 point. It was 9.
A 9, okay. You pull on the branch and start shaking the branch as much as you can. The branch shakes and moves, and suddenly a load of seed pods just start crashing down around you. Make a reflex save, please,
Okay.
Colin.
A reflex save. Here we go.
Attack of the seed pods.
20.
A 20.
Disgusting 20.
You roll out of the way as the seed pods crash down where you were previously standing, and the rope tumbles back to you.
Can I make a lore check to see if those seeds are they buoyant? Would they float?
Very nice. So it'll be a nature check, or if you have a relevant lore skill.
Just throw it in the, throw one of them in the river.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Do whatever you want to do.
I haven't got a nature.
You got lore in nature?
Yeah. No, it's not going to work. I'm just gonna. Can I just chuck one in the water?
You chuck one in the water. It bobs around and just floats off down the stream.
Okay.
I'll
chuck another one in your man's direction. I've forgotten your name. I'm sorry, Scott.
Creevy,
grab a hold of the seedies.
You throw a seed pod to Creevy.
Okay. That is Jesus. 12.
It lands nowhere near Creevy and it's just washed away by the stream.
I throw another one. Wait. This time it is a good roll. It is 23.
23, Creevy. You now have a buoyant seed pod.
I catch it.
Okay.
And I hold it and I look at it and I go, "That's great, Schleem, but what I wanted you to throw me was the fucking rope!"
But the rope is caught in the tree. I try and pull the rope down again.
No, you freed the rope.
I freed the rope.
Yeah, that's what brought all of the...
I've got the rope now. I'll try and throw it to you again. Yes.
I just swim to the other side. Creevy just swims to the other side.
19. It's a 19.
I just swim. I forget the rope. I just swim to the other side.
It's on target, but Creevy has now left and swum to the other side, so it just kind of splashes into the water where he was previously.
I get up on the other side and go, "That's all right. You've tossed it to where the seed pod is floating in the river now. I'm sure you'll be fine."
No, the seed pod is floating away.
Beelzeboob and Shmi, you are the only people left on this side of the river.
I'm going to cast Leaper's Elixir. Why not?
Okay.
No, it doesn't. It probably might not help, but. And then I'm going to try and jump.
Leaper's Elixir, and then you attempt to jump. Beelzeboob leaps down along the river.
It's athletics, yeah?
It's athletics.
Not very good.
Oh no.
The only one that's going to die here.
12.
A 12. Beelzeboob drinks down a potion. Do you say anything before attempting your dramatic leap?
Watch this.
And then just boing off the ground where you are, straight into the river and begin to be washed away. Roll athletics. I can't believe this encounter took this long.
9.
It's just a river. It's just a river. Okay, Creevy sees the beloved Beelzeboob, who he's beginning to idolize, swimming away, and dives back into the river to go get him. Dives back in and starts swimming towards Beelzeboob.
Oh my goodness.
I've got you, sir! I've got you, Captain!
I would like to try and chuck the rope again, so I've kind of coiled it in, and I'll try and chuck the rope to both of them.
Alright, athletics checks for both of you to try and swim to Beelzeboob's aid and throw a rope to save him.
What'd you get?
22!
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
My rope throw was
I'm going to get murdered.
15.
15. So the rope goes a little wide. But miraculously, Creevy swims all the way to Beelzeboob, Baywatch style, gets an arm around him, and you start swimming him back to shore. And you're able to pull Beelzeboob onto the riverbank.
Poopy Sweeps was just about to try and shoot at them with the crossbow to try and reel them in, having attached a reed to the crossbow.
I'm not going to lie, part of the reason why I yeeted that crossbow there is because I thought that someone, inevitably, if it was over there long enough, was going to pick it up and try and shoot me with it. Like, inevitably.
Chekhov's crossbow.
It was totally my plan.
So, first of all, can I get a survival check to try and make rope out of reeds to tie to this crossbow bolt?
Sure.
I don't think you got any crossbow bolts, so you're probably going to have to make a crossbow bolt out of reeds as well.
Yeah, I think he was going to... Wasn't he going to shoot the reed, I think he said? Or was he trying to make a rope?
Survival.
Yeah.
Oh, 13.
Okay. You make a long line of reeds, which you put in the crossbow. You are uncertain as to how strong that line of reeds will be, but you know. And how would you like to administer this line of reeds?
Well, I mean, do I not have something pointy to add to the front of it, or?
Yeah, you can. You can sort of shove a reed in there, and you tie some more reeds.
A pointy reed.
A pointy reed.
Yeah. That might stick in someone. Yeah. All right, and then I shoot it at them.
Oliver Reed's brother. Who are you shooting? So currently you've got. You've got Creevy, who is dragging Beelzeboob out of the water while swimming.
He dived. Do they have the other?
He dived in the water before I see him coming back. I want to help him, so I shoot him with the reeds. Is that all right?
Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll. So you've whatever your ranged. Oh no, you're not trained in this. So
this is literally like Velda's backstory.
Okay.
Fucking random fucking river.
Yes, and there was this river. And
19.
19. A 19, I assume, beats your AC. Does it, Creevy? So
yeah.
Okay, so you take 1 point of piercing damage from the very sharp reed. As a sharp reed pierces your arm. It has a long trail of reeds going back to one side. The other reed thrown by Shmi, the rope rather thrown by Shmi, has missed you, and is just Shmi is now kind of fishing. Effectively, it's just holding the rope that's tangled in.
I wonder if the reed is covered in shit and I'm not going to get dysentery or syphilis or something. I go, here, Captain, get to the other side. Can I make a law check to see how likely it is that there would be pearls this down deep in the river?
Very good. What's your law skill?
Ocean law?
Ocean. Go ahead and make an ocean law check.
15.
A 15 to know whether there will be pearls in this freshwater river with your knowledge of oceans. I mean, it's possible. You'd have to get down to the bottom to really be sure.
Captain, you get to the other side. There's something I've got to do. And I dive down to go looking for pearls, which was my only calling in life before I joined this haphazard tourist brigade.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead with a reed through your arm. Go ahead and make an athletics check to swim down to the bottom against the current while hunting for pearls.
Meanwhile, Poopy is pulling on the reeds to pull them back in.
I've given it. So I get on.
You gave the reeds.
I got a 12.
You gave it to Beelzeboob. 12. Okay.
Okay.
So 3 things happen. Firstly, the terrible rope made of reeds with a really bad survival check roll breaks immediately as soon as any strain is placed upon it. Secondly, Beelzeboob washes up on the side of the river, having been brought close enough to the side of it by Creevy that he's able to grab a hold of an overhanging branch and drag himself out of the water. Thirdly, Creevy is never seen again.
Did he find a pearl? Did he find a pearl, Dan?
We're never going to know.
Oh, I rolled a 4!
Oh, he died in vain. He never found the famed river pearl. He was hoping on. Shmee, meanwhile, is still stuck on the wrong side of the river.
Shmee, you must jump.
I'm going to try and chuck the rope one more time.
Just jump.
Dan, how plausible would it be for me to just walk underneath if I just walk underneath the water and just walk on the bottom of the riverbank?
So you'll still need an athletics check to resist the current.
Okay.
You're good at breathing. You can breathe underwater, okay?
I can't breathe underwater, but I can hold my breath for a really
You can hold your breath for a long time, so you're not at so much risk of drowning.
Okay, so I'm going to coil up the rope and put it on my shoulder.
Okay.
And say, wait a moment, I have an idea. And I rolled the dirty 20 to walk underneath.
You should have put some rocks on your feet.
Shmee, make your way to the bottom of the river and you start just walking your way along. As you're going, you sort of turn to your side and you see Creevy holding up a rock with glee as if it's a pearl, wiping away and then realising it's just a rock as he's just dragged away by the current and disappears off into the gloom. And then you emerge from the other side where everyone else is waiting in various states of soakedness and damage.
Hello everyone, here is your rope.
You made it.
Oh,
we
thank
lost
you.
Creevy, my second in command.
Oh yes, I saw
I was
him
going to ask him to be my friend.
He was washed away.
Oh.
Okay, so you all managed to gather up, but you have lost Creevy. Creevy died doing what he loved, diving for pearls in places where there probably weren't pearls.
So, can we see you?
It is nice what you are doing, but we should probably leave.
Drum, is your character doing that with
how
a
far
reed?
we are.
Using a reed to do that. Doing it like this. Yeah.
Can we see where we can we see the tower yet on the top of the cliff?
So you can at the moment you can just see the foliage, but you know roughly where the exit to the Arboretum is. You know where the other side of the dome probably is, which will lead you out. And once you're through there, you're probably not too far away from the towers. So you're getting close to your goal as you start hacking your way through the underbrush again. And as you do, you start to hear the sound of drums playing somewhere in the underbrush nearby. And as you make your way through, you realise that you're getting closer to them. Can I get some perception checks to try and work out where it's coming from?
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
16.
15 for Beelzeboob. What did you get?
3 from Poopy.
3 for Poopy.
6. 6. Yes, 6 from Binto.
Binto gets a 6. And Shmee?
16, man.
A 16. Okay, cool. Shmee. Again, Colin with the perceptions. Shmee, as you're kind of walking along, you peer through some bushes, and you see a little way off there is a clearing where you can see a number of what look like small leafy creatures. They're about 3 feet tall. They're wearing little suits of bark, like acorn suits around them. They've got little leafy hats on them, and they've all got small spears. And they're all standing around a pole, tied to which is another figure. Scott, who is tied to the pole?
You see a halfling with a wide-brimmed hat and battered waders on. He's still got a little bit of straw sticking out of his mouth, or maybe it's reed. And he goes, "Hey there! You gonna help old Tom out? He sure to been a pickle, Huey!"
Old Tom's in a pickle. The figures all sort of turn as you shout out and just see you all hiding there, crouching in the bushes. Or they start to peer around. Can I get some perception check? Get some stealth checks if you want to hide from them, or you can announce yourselves if you wish.
They're not undead, are they, Dan?
I've got a natural 1. A natural 1, man.
Yes, I know.
14 for
10.
Beelzebub.
10.
It's a 23 for them.
Oh.
They kind of wave their spears and look out at you and go, hurt the herd. And they point their spears out and start to come towards you with them looking menacing. They say as they approach you. They are speaking in Sylvan, if any of you understand Sylvan.
I understand every word they say, yes. What do they say?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I do. I'm a goblin.
Multilingual.
This is the only other language I speak.
What, Sylvan?
Common and Sylvan, yes, apparently.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I
speak Goblin. Does that count? No.
Goblin does not help you.
No.
What are they saying?
They are saying more offerings for the great shroom.
Oh, they want to give us the great shroom.
What, they want us?
Okay.
Shroom. Yes, the great shroom.
That doesn't sound very good.
This is a good thing for us, huh?
Yes, to the poles and then they kill us.
We should fight back. Unless you want to be given to the great shroom.
How many of them are there, Dan?
There are 4 of them.
I say we take them quickly.
We should
I'm sure you don't have to kill them all. I mean, they may seem pretty menacing, but they're pretty keen on the shroom guy. I tried trading with them for some onyx, which I came out here for, but they didn't like that so much. So maybe just, they ain't too bad.
Beelzebub gets out some caltrops from his bag, and then goes,
"Look, I have given an offering to the great shroom. Please take it and let us and this fellow go in peace."
They all stop and look in awe at the caltrops. Got to give me a diplomacy check to see how convincing you are to these creatures.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Diplomacy is 0, so that's good.
Great.
That's an 8.
There you go. They take the caltrops from you and share them among each other and look at them with awe. And then they go and place them at the foot of a pile of dead leaves. For a moment, the pile of dead leaves shudders and quakes and starts to fall down, and a fungus-like creature emerges from it. It has a sort of a big toadstool head and about 6 eyes running along the top, and a sort of, that kind of like spongy fungal kind of fanged mouth kind of appears in the center of it.
I know it well, Dan, yeah.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, there was a guy at the supermarket with that earlier. I was just like, check out
Spongy Fungal Mouth.
Spongy Fungal Mouth. Yeah, he's actually the manager.
One of my favourite jazz acts, I got to say. Spongy Fungal Mouth riding around on.
He always leaves you wanting spore. So.
Oh man.
6 tendril-like legs. Wonderful.
1 minute past midnight. Well done.
Oh my god. Comes writhing out of the pile of dead leaves and makes its way threateningly towards all of you with its long claws and his spongy fungal mouth. Outstretched spores, a cloud of spores floating around him as he begins to menace you. And we're going to roll for initiative next week. That's what we're going to leave it for tonight. The last part of this Lockdown Legends with fungi spungle mouth. I can't even
fungi spungle mouth.
Fungal mouth.
They're fungi spungle people, you know.
Guys, it's so late. See you next week.
Night,
everyone.